So in this section, we're going to talk about a dream that humanity has had since decades, teaching computers to speak. Why we still struggle having computers that understand what we're saying and answer to us in a natural way? Well, that's because language is very, very hard. And I want to give you an idea of why it's hard. Let's suppose you get this sentence: I absolutely love this movie. You can say the same thing in a billion different ways. It's super hard then for a computer to understand that all these different combinations of words can mean completely different things or even completely similar things. And this is just one example. Just think about how hard it is to express what sarcasm means. And here I put a funny picture from The Big Bang Theory where Sheldon is really struggling to understand that one question from Penny is actually sarcasm. So explaining these things to a computer, it's really hard. And the solution, once again, is machine learning. Let's try to understand how machine learning can help computers understand language. And let's do it with a very simple example that actually has a lot of business applications, which is trying to teach a computer to understand if a human sentence is expressing a positive or negative sentiment. So if it's a happy sentence or a negative sentence. How would you do this with machine learning? Well, the main concept is pretty simple. You take a bunch of positive sentences, like the ones you can see here, and then you take a bunch of negative sentences, like the ones you can see here. You give them to a machine learning algorithm, and you tell them, hey, these were positive sentences, and these were negative sentences. And your machine learning algorithm is going to, by itself, extrapolate what are the words, and what are the combination even of words that make a sentence positive or not, without you having to explain it to the computer, because that would be super complicated, as we saw with the examples before. Now I want to leave you with some interesting curiosity. I want to show you what actually AI is learning. So what is language for an AI? And I'm going to show you a ball of 10,000 words that an AI has understood and has placed in space so that it can show us the meaning that this AI has understood. Let's see this video and I'm going to comment. So this is our ball of 10,000 words. You can move through it and you can try to understand what these different words mean. So let's see now if there are some groups that mean something similar. This seems to be all names of people. This seems to be all US states, and if you see the AI put them together really close to each other because it understood they mean something similar. These ones are all letters, because again the AI understood that are similar things. These are all Spanish names, it looks like. Let's see what else we can find. So, let's explore this ball. Here, it seems like there are numbers. Here it seems we have found some states of different countries around the world. Let's see something else. Seems like also they are ordered in some geographical manner. You saw that all the South America was very close to each other, while all the Asia was close to different countries. Let's go a little bit deeper. Let's explore a little bit inside this ball of 10,000 words that have been all placed by AI. So let's see, just criminals. Oh, interesting. What are the words close to criminals? There's officers, prisoner, convicted. All words is possession. Let's see. Possessions, crown, wives, terror, anger, violence. As you can see, every time that I click on one word, the AI is able to highlight the other words that have some similar meaning, which means that the AI has actually understood what these different words mean in a relative context and what are the relationships between words. And in this way, it can try to understand text that we give it by understanding again the relationship between different words. And all these amazing representation of these 10,000 words has been learned by an artificial intelligence algorithm autonomously. So no one has explained anything to it. The AI just looked at the data and learned how to place all these different words in this ball, preserving some of the meaning of the different words.